So 365 days later, here we are. So let's talk about it. So I'm making this video simply because today officially marks 1 year since I went full-time as a photographer. And as you can tell from this video, we're still doing it, but let's talk about what the last 12 months has been like, what I've learned, some of the things I wish I'd done better, and some of the things I knew or kind of expected to happen. First, let's talk about the decision to actually go full-time. This is something I've been pondering for about better half of about 4 to 5 years. And after coming to the conclusion that this last year, May the 1st, I handed in my notice, handed in my notice to my previous job. And like I said, I've been doing that job for 16 and a half years. So that job was a big part of my life, pretty much half of my life. So I handed in my notice and I had a month to actually get myself together and get ready for May the 25th, 2022, which was the official day that I left the business. And leading up to that, there was a lot of obviously anxiety, uncertainty, etc., which is common, especially if you're going to go work for yourself or work full time and in an industry that is ever fluctuating and unpredictable. So the next couple of weeks was pretty draining mentally, simply because obviously there was so much going on. I had prepared as much as I could leading up to that, getting certain things in place, like certain contingency plans in place in terms of finances, etc. But you can plan as much as you want. This industry is so unpredictable that anything can happen in any day, at any time. So I did as much as I can. So when the day actually arrived, obviously there was a lot of butterfly, a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of questions. But there was also a little hint of excitement. So I was embarking on something that was not only a dream, but that's something that's been in the making for almost 12 years. And what I quickly learned over the first couple of months, like granted, I was pretty busy. That was good. Didn't expect that. I expected to be a little bit quiet at the beginning, but I was actually busier at the beginning and sort of towards the middle of that 12 months. Really busy, so I didn't had a lot of time to sit down and reflect on the decision. I was pretty much working every other day, both with new and existing clients. So that was amazing, and I was grateful for that. And also having this space here, Be Cool Studios, also being busy around that time as well. So it was a bit of a handful, and then balancing family life. So that was very tough, balancing family life as well as work life. But we carried on, and thanks to the amazing support of not only you guys, but family and friends, new and old clients, like I said, we managed to successfully navigate 12 months. But it wasn't a smooth ride, I must admit. There were a few months, at least 2 months out of that 12, where it was a little bit taxing mentally, physically, and also financially. Like, people don't really document it or talk about it a lot, but we all struggle, and especially when you're a new small business and in the industry of photography, which is super competitive, there is a lot of months where you will probably end up doing next to nothing or make next to nothing in terms of money and finances. So you will struggle, and you have to obviously have contingency plan, which I did at the beginning. But obviously, as time go by, I started eating into that contingency plan to the point where there wasn't any anymore. So those 2 months, it was a little bit of a struggle, but thanks to the amazing support of my family, who I'm forever grateful for, and friends. They actually helped me out and kept me focused, kept me driven, kept me motivated to keep going and keep doing it. And a few months later, we're here. I'm sitting here making this video, telling you guys, talking to you guys about the experience. There's so much I can say and so much I can probably put into a video and say, but the main thing for me is I did it. A year in, and I did it. I'm super proud of that. I'm grateful that I did manage to do it, and I'm super excited for what the next 12 months hold. I'm excited for what tomorrow holds, as a matter of fact, but the next 12 months hold. But I'm going to take everything I learned from the last 12 months and apply myself better going into the next 12 months. But this video is just simply a thank you, sticking by us, for supporting us, for believing in us, and trusting in us to actually bring your visions to life, and for being creative, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about when it comes to photography. It's about creating long-lasting memories through images, moving or still. I'm also super grateful I got the opportunity to create more YouTube content. I also hosted a workshop, which I'm going to be hopefully doing a lot more in the future. Mentored a few people as well, which is amazing to actually be able to pass on some of that knowledge to others coming into the industry and share some of the things that I've learned over the last 12 years. So yeah, there's been a lot of ups and downs, mainly ups, but you have to take the good with the bad, right? That's just the way life is. But if you keep faith, keep believing, and just keep pushing on, you will come out. You will come out. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel, isn't it? So you just have to keep going and keep persevering. And these things, there's certain things when it comes to the business you can't teach or you can't control. So whatever you can control, you take control of that, and then double down on it. Go hard at it. As you know, there's the saying, go hard or go home, right? Go hard at it. Do it to the best of your ability. Give it your all. And you will succeed. And I think that's what kept me going. That's what kept me motivated and kept me driven. Because I believe in this. I believe in me. And I believe in the work and the content that I produce. And I know that's gonna get me through the next 12 months. So super thank you to all of you guys. I genuinely appreciate it. And yeah, here's to the next 12 months, right? Let's have it. Oh. We did it. We did it.